Hello, everyone. My name is Seth, and today I want to give you my review of the spectacular Spider-Man. It's been a long time since I've seen the spectacular Spider-Man. If you don't know, it originally aired on Kids WB, and then it transitioned over to Disney XD and is an animated show that follows a 16-year-old Peter Parker not too long after he gets his powers and becomes Spider-Man. So it's the beginning of his Spider-Man career. And I really wanted to go back and watch it ever since his tiny little, cameo appearance in Across the Spider-Verse. And so ever since I saw that the first time, I'm like, I really need to go back and watch it. And so that's exactly what I've done the past few days. But before I go any farther, go ahead and like this video, hit subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. Yeah, so like I said, it follows Peter relatively soon after he gets his powers and really becomes Spider-Man. And I remember liking it back when it came out. It came out in 2008 and ran from 2008 to 2009. It was only 2 seasons, both seasons with 13 episodes each, so only 26 episodes as a whole. And I remember liking it, watching it at the time, but honestly, there was a lot that I had forgotten about it. There's a lot of the details of the series that I had forgotten about, and so it was a really fun experience to get to go back and kind of rewatch and relive it. It was almost like getting to watch it for the first time again. But I had such a fun time watching this. If you just need something pretty quick to watch, like you're in between shows, in between movies, video games, or whatever, you want just something, I would definitely recommend this. It's such an easy watch. Like I said, it's only 26 episodes. I got through this in like 3 days. It definitely takes some inspiration from the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, and of course it takes some inspiration from some different comic runs, but it does a lot that's very unique, and they do kind of some of their own things with some of the stories and characters, which I really appreciate. And because of that, it's very fun and familiar, while it's still relatively unique, and you still get to kind of enjoy the ride. You have a familiarity of the characters and maybe some of the situations, but it still gives you some really good Spider-Man action and adventure. One of the things I really appreciate about this is that I would say it's really more family friendly. I know it's on like Disney XD, and I watch it on Disney Plus. It's, animation, probably, mostly geared toward kids. However, like I said, I think it is more family friendly because for the most part, like, it doesn't dumb anything down. It just tells its story. And the animation is honestly really well done for a cable network kids animated show. It really has some nice springy action, and it does a really good job just like highlighting Spider-Man. And throughout the whole series, the action sequences are really well written, they're really well blocked, and they're always interesting. And they always, like I said, do a really good job of highlighting Spider-Man and highlighting the villains he always faces up against. And I never got bored with this show at any point, and I think one of the things that helps with that is the animation. Another thing I'll add is that I think the character design is really strong. The animation style maybe allows the characters to look a little bit similar, but the design of each character lets you know exactly who it is, and that's exactly what you want from animation. You can easily tell which character is which without hearing them speak. And I really love the look of Spider-Man and the costume in this show. It just looks really cool. And I do love the web under the arms. And I think all of the villains had a really solid design and pretty unique too, with a lot of them. Some of them, like with Sandman, he's pretty much stays the same across all mediums. But I think some, like the Green Goblin, they take their own little spin on it. I think it looks really good. I think really the only character design I didn't really like was Electro. And he shows up a few times throughout the series, and it's okay. It's not a bad design, but I think in comparison to all of the others, I don't necessarily know if it fits as well. So that's probably, I think, the weakest character design out of all of the characters, the heroes and villains. And I think so much of this show rests on the cast. The voice cast is incredible. Everybody does such a good job, but as you would expect, the main highlight, the star of the voice cast for me is Josh Keaton as Spider-Man. He is one of my favorite Spider-Man voices. He does such a good job. He just understands the character so well. He really just embodies Spider-Man anytime he performs them, whether it be in this show or in a video game or something else. And for the most part, when I read comics and I read Spider-Man, his voice is who I hear for Spider-Man. He's just so incredibly good at both Peter Parker and Spider-Man, and he does a good job of blending the two when they need to be blended. It's just really, really well done. He just always brings so much heart and emotion to the role of Spider-Man, and I love hearing him do the voice of Spider-Man in any medium. And the rest of this cast is filled out with really good voice actors and probably a lot of people that you already know, like James Arnold Taylor and Vanessa Marshall, John DiMaggio, Clancy Brown, Steve Bloom, Phil Lamar, D. Bradley Baker. And that's just a few of them. This cast is loaded top to bottom with really good talent, and everybody just plays their role really well. Honestly, I don't have any glaring negatives for this show. It's just good Spider-Man fun. And so if you're sitting around, you're kind of sad that Across the Spider-Verse is over and you're thinking, what can I do? I'm waiting for Beyond the Spider-Verse. I'm waiting for Spider-Man 2 to come out in the fall. What do I do? This will probably be a good show to kind of give you a little bit of Spider-Man goodness to hold you over. I just really wish that this didn't get canceled. I wish they got to continue. The last episode, you could tell they had more story to tell. And it's just, unfortunately, it didn't get the viewers on Disney XD that they were hoping for. And it did end up getting canceled. But I know there's not going to be another season, especially at this point. So that's disappointing, especially after going back and watching it, almost watching it for like the first time again. Just having that kind of feeling. I really wish they got to continue, but this is still a really good collection of Spider-Man stories, and it's just really, really enjoyable. It has good characters, good performances, good action, good animation. It's just overall a good Spider-Man story. So that's it. That's my review of the Spectacular Spider-Man. So let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the Spectacular Spider-Man. Have you seen it? Have you not seen it? Let me know. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, anywhere at CinemaSeth. And don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. And I'll see you next time.